Michael Thomas and the New Orleans Saints. The unexpected deactivation of Thomas for Monday night's game because of a fight with a teammate. Jeff Duncan of The Athletic had a great story that goes down the rabbit hole on the issues that the Saints have had with Michael Thomas. He's a very intense guy, and that intensity at times has caused him to be difficult, whether it's interactions with trainers, interactions with others on the team, just boorish behavior that reportedly required Sean Payton at some point to have a one-on-one with Michael Thomas during training camp. They thought they were past all of that. He gets into a fight with C.J. Gardner-Johnson, a safety on the team. They shut him down for Monday night's game. And there was always a weird vibe to this. Like, what did they really do? Why did they do it? He had the ankle problem. He was limited in practice all week, just like he was limited all week the week before, and he didn't play in the Week 4 contest. What was really going on here? And there were multiple reports from people who cover the team that it was a one-game suspension for conduct detrimental to the club. And that was the centerpiece. That was the primary presumption from which everything Jeff Duncan wrote yesterday flowed. I got my hands on the letter. The Saints didn't suspend Michael Thomas, which is just bizarre. But, you know, if you suspend him, you pick a fight over nearly $28 million in remaining guaranteed money that by the language of his contract automatically would have voided if he would have been suspended for conduct detrimental to the team. He was fined the amount of a game check, not suspended. He was fined for conduct detrimental to the team because of the fight. But what it means is you're not going to have this collateral fight now with $28 million hanging in the balance. And you're not potentially going to lose Michael Thomas. You know, if you push a guy like Michael Thomas too far, Charean, what happens? At some point he says, I want out. And I think that's the dance the Saints are trying to do. You have to get him under control, but if you push him too hard, we've seen other players in the NFL and in other sports, they decide they're done with the team, and you can't reel that back in. You can try all you want, but if that player's determined to get out, you're going to have to trade him. And I think that's why the Saints may be trying to walk this line of we're being tough with Thomas, but at the same time, we're not being as tough as we're making everyone think we were being with Thomas.
And it's funny, Mike, because he wasn't suspended. He was fine, but yet he didn't play in the game, and that had nothing to do with the injury. So basically, he was suspended without being suspended, and they are trying to walk that line, and they are trying to show toughness. He did need to be suspended, not play in the game, which he was, but at the same time, they're not taking his money away and trying to say, okay, now, you know, you can be a good player on this team for us still. And like you said, not getting him to the point where he wants to go elsewhere. He has a difficult reputation, as was written about in the Athletic story by Duncan. And the Saints are going to have to put up with that now for however much longer he plays, however much longer he's on their team. And they hope it's for a really long time, because we saw last year what he can do. All-time record, 149 catches. And you've seen how much this year that Drew Brees misses those catches. They want him back. They want him back this week, and they want him to play and play well.
Yeah, and surely he's frustrated by the injury. I get it. But at a certain point, if your behavior is unacceptable, they are going to take action. And this fine was the first shot across the bow at Thomas. And if he doesn't shape up, it's not going to be $58,000. His base salary is only $1 million, so it's not like it's a gigantic number. He had a restructuring of his contract in the offseason that dramatically shrunk the salary for this year. It would have been a huge hit. But it's just $1 million salary, $58,000 game check. And, you know, we'll see. We'll see if he learns from it and if they have to be more aggressive with him moving forward.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.